Ladies and gentlemen, let me turn off this music quick so we can get started. Welcome to the Dota 2 League Division S for some reason. I think it's Pro, but the Dota 2 League week or season 10. I don't know what they call it. We're here for another edition of the Dota 2 League tournament on this fine Sunday, opening up with this round one matchup of Rem's Isekai Adventure and Banka RIA versus BC. As we open up with a Primal Beast pick, one of the most highly contested heroes of the current patch. Tis a good one. Tis a good one. To say the least. I love Primal Beast. Nice flex pick that can do a multitude of positions. And we're going to see Sven come out for RIA. Is that potentially a support Sven? With Warcry, you can help get away from Primal Beast. Has a stun. And it doesn't seem like Sven is picked in the carry role as much anymore. Followed up by a Weaver. Primal Beast going to have trouble locking him down, doing the damage necessary to kill before the time lapse comes out. Weird opening, to say the least. Sven, Weaver, you don't see that opening a lot. To be determined here what Banka decides to pick at the A slot. They go with the Lycan. Fascinating. Very fascinating, actually. If they go like mid Primal Beast and core Lycan, get that scepter going, you have Trample moving at max movement speed. That is pretty scary. And then once the Trample's done, he's still going to hit like an absolute unit. Good opening. I like it. Shadowfen, Timber, Naga, these are all heroes we have been seen at TI or have seen at TI. TI is now over. Shout out Tundra, dominating their way through the entire tournament virtually. But these are all heroes that were quite common at TI this year. Be interesting to see. Patch, hey, Valve, what are we doing? I guess it's only Sunday, so it's not going to come out today, but there better be a patch tomorrow. Post-TI patch. Reddit's going nuts with it, I'm sure. Excuse me. This is a high matchup, by the way. RIA has 3 players in the top 300 Immortal. And Banka has 3 in the top 500 Immortal, with their highest being 315 Immortal. So solid teams, solid players around. RIA had a great showing last time. So we'll see if they can continue. Banka is going to have their work cut out for them with RIA having this time that they did have in their last showing. So Banka hopefully came to play. Dusky Dusky. Another contested hero. I believe Tundra played it in the grand finals. Could be wrong on that, but we're seeing a trend here with these picks and bans. Very TI meta heavy. I can tell you right now, though, your boy is struggling. Went to a party last night. Not feeling the greatest. Didn't get a lot of sleep. We see a Morphling come out. Morphling Lycan PB. This is an interesting draft. And an interesting opening for RIA. So this draft is curious in general. The Dawn Breaker. Mostly uncontested. I'd be curious. It was very highly uncontested, actually. Budge. Pretty solid counter to Lycan anyway. It can help lock down Lycan, Morphling. With the ultimate. Hook, not so much, but again, we're just kind of seeing meta here. Besides the Dawnbreaker, we're seeing pretty high on the meta, TI meta picks. Trying to see. Expands. So, Dawnbreaker. Dawn. I did not feel like. Okay, so Dawnbreaker was contested a total of 56 times. Compared to Morphling contested 158, Primal Beast 192. Who else is in this game? Pudge. Pudge contested 93 times. Tusk contested 59 times as well. So Tusk actually wasn't contested that much more than Dawnbreaker. Tusk was picked. Where's that bans? Picked 42 times. Banned 17 compared to 30 and 26 for Dawn, though. Sven was actually only picked 26 times, 14 bans, total contention of 40. 40. I thought it was picked more. Lycan was only picked 8 times at TI. And it did, I think it lost 4 times. So 50% win rate. As we see the final picks being thought up by both teams here. Ember. I don't know about this. From Banka Cola. They have a Weaver on the enemy team, a Tusk to save, and they're drastically lacking reliable stuns. You have the Primal Beast Onslaught, the quick mini stun from Onslaught. Pretty unreliable. And then you have the ultimate, which can be canceled a plethora of ways by RIA. And then the Hoodwink comes out. That is an interesting last pick. Yambura, Zor, Zed. I mean, if we're looking at cosmetics, it depends. Ooh. That Pudge seals it. RIA does win the cosmetic battle. I would say. Oh, there's nothing on Sven now. That's pretty rough. But the Weaver, Pudge, and Hoodwink make up for it. Because the Primal's cool. Lycan's alright. Ember's meh. And then the Dawnbreaker's cool, obviously. But RIA wins the cosmetic battle. Let's see if they win the war. Dropping frames like crazy. Let's see if it stops. For some reason, it's at the start of the stream mostly. My last stream, it went for 10, 20 minutes or so, and then didn't drop a single frame after that. As we drop another frame. All right. Let's see this, boys. We are live, by the way. This is, we're streaming through Dota TV, so we are live. Let's get to the hero introductions. For RIA, we have Zor on the Weaver, Thena on the Hoodwink. In the mid lane, we have Jed playing the Tusk. Down in the bottom lane, we have Yanbura on the Sven, looking to be a support Sven, and Rem on the carry Pudge. For the Dire and Banka Cola, we have Watcher on Dawnbreaker. Antisocial is on the Ember Spirit. The Wolves are getting stunned up. Malloy.tv, Malloy Dodos, is on the Lycan. Dat Game is on Primal Beast. And in the carry role, we have Aoni, Ao, we'll say Ao, on the Morphling. Last hits, Pudge, Rem, already starting off strong here. Starting off strong with the one hit on the Wolf. And looks like they're just going to swap out 2 for 2 on the runes, both taking over. Oh, no. RIA looking to contest this bottom rune. Rem is not going to be able to get it, and he might be in some trouble now. They're going to go on him. He's going to have to run away, but it looks like it should be fine. Already, we are seeing the lack of reliable stuns come into play as Jed gets hooked out. And Yambura and Thena are smacking away at the Primal Beast, trying to get all the chip damage they can before... Oh, it's Primal Mid, so... Yeah, they're just getting all that chip damage they can. Try to get him out of that lane and get that mid lane 1 as soon as possible. Is this a 4? I didn't even know. What is this draft, man? We got a 4 Ember versus a 5 Sven. And then a Tusk versus Primal Beast in the mid lane. Which is, I mean, that's not uncommon. There's a 5 Dawnbreaker. Bulky team, a thick team coming out for Banka Cola, though. Yeah, and Burra's just smacking away on Antisocial here. Just not having a fun time. Can't really do much to him. Gonna be able to... The Watcher does get the pull off. Good. 8-1. RIA is looking like they're on another level right now. Just in this laning phase, the amount of last hits differential as the level 1 Syrian change does come into play here by Yanbro, but not enough. He does get stunned up. He is not able to finish him off there. Level 2, maybe. Kind of a bold play to go level 1 there. He's not even close to level 2 either. This is the problem with a position 4 Ember. You need levels on Ember to do anything. Anything. So if he's messing around with Sven on the side lane, sure, Lycan's getting the levels, but what are you going to do as the Ember? Nothing, right? So that is kind of the problem. It could potentially be viable. Maybe. Probably not, but maybe. But yeah, you definitely need levels, for sure. He is going the Orb of Corrosion, as he should. So, I mean, once he gets Orb of Corrosion, once he gets some levels, he'll be able to put out some damage as a support, so it's pretty viable there, but like I said, really need those levels. As Malloy looking for the body blocks with the Wolves, not able to get it. And, yeah. 15-4 to 12-1 in the mid lane. Then, so that's pretty even. Down bottom, Lycan catching up. Malloy doing good job. 17-1 to 13-3. Rem has the lead here. Top lane, though, 10-3 to 12-5. So, Banka Cola is doing a good job here of catching up on the last hits and denies. They started off a little rocky, but it is only 3.5 minutes into the game. Had those big waves, so they did catch up. Nothing to fret, nothing to worry about. Still looking for first blood, 3.5 minutes in. Going straight for the helm, of course. On the Lycan. Watcher getting a little aggressive on the Weaver. Can't do too much to him. Hoodwink does have to be a little careful, though, if Witcher... Or Watcher. I always say Witcher. Watcher can, with the mangoes and the stick, probably kill Athena if he really wants to. And he's going to. Just going to go right in. He gets stunned up immediately from the bushwhack. Didn't cut the tree down with his hammer throw. Ping Dota, thank you. I'm guessing that is Ping-a-ling. Thank you for the follow. Oh no, we missed it. Oh, Primal carried on. I saw Primal go for the bottom rune. And yeah, just carried right on into the bottom lane and gets a kill. And Zor kills Watcher in the top lane. We are struggling to catch these kills. Focusing too much on what happened and not what is happening. Jed having to snowball, stop up the trample. Trying to avoid all the damage he can. He doesn't have any points in tag team, though, so nothing's going to come of this. I can't tell if that's a misplay. I'm not sure. I feel like 1 value point in tag team is massive. Because once he hits 6, it's just going to do that much more damage, right? So all the lanes are getting rather aggressed on. Ping loves his casters. Yanbura's got to be careful here. There is enough damage. I don't know about this. No points in Flame Guard as AO actually goes down in the top. How does a Morphling die in the top lane? I'd have gotten bushwhacked up. Pretty much full agi, so I'd have just got caught with a bushwhack and a Shikuchi. Still feel like it shouldn't die though. Athena coming in on Dat. Could be in trouble though. The Ice Shard actually helps push back into the bushwhack. And Primal Beast is gonna go down. Jed getting the kill. 3-1 is your kill score. 6 minutes into the game. And at this point, we will switch over to net worth at Ember, where'd you die? Ember rotated over to help the Primal Beast secure runes. And just died. I'm not sure how. Still no point in Flame Guard. A little weird to me, but he didn't die, or he is dead. Primal Beast TPing bottom, going for Rem. Does get the kill on Rem before he hits level 6. That is a big kill for that game. But the result of that is a lost tower in the mid lane. So Jed using that DD, taking over and opening up some space on the map for his team. And they might be looking for something here. Dodges the snowball, not the bushwhack though. Gonna get caught out. Jed didn't realize Watcher's here behind and he's gonna go down. Primal Beast in as well. Dat game looking for a kill on Athena. Athena trying to run through the trees, but Primal's just chopping away at him. Throws out the ultimate. My god, I just had like a weird cramp in my stomach. Woo. Pulverize coming in clutch. I also forgot the name of the ultimate. Coming in clutch for Primal Beast. They're getting the kill. 2 kills, staying around too long in the mid lane. And Antisocial just kind of going for a carry build here. No Flame Guard. 3 points into the Sleight of Fist. And yeah, looks like they're just going to go in on Rem. They pop the like and ult, and they're just going to run at him here. You have the Helm of the Dominator. Satire coming in. Ultimate's going to have to come out for Rem just to try to stay alive, but Dawnbreaker getting the stun off, and they're going to be able to run him down eventually, but it is a tanky boy. He has the Vanguard running for his life, but to no avail. Rem goes down. Flesh Heap and Vanguard not enough to tank 3 heroes and a Satire Overlord. Satyr. Why did I say Satire? Satyr. Tormentor. Just everything about that name was wrong. Invis rune on that game, though. Let's see if he looks to make something happen here. He has no points in Uproar. I feel like that's weird. Like, I know he's mid, as Morphling is potentially going to go down. The Swarm is still looking for him. He's going to try to morph up some strength, but he has no mana left. And hopefully, nope, he has no heals on his team, so he's going to have to fly some out. No heals coming out on the curve. He's just going to have to go back. And he's going to be in some trouble. Yambura gets the stun off. He did get the shift off first, but the Bushwhack comes out. There isn't going to be enough here. He's in some trouble. He doesn't quite have the mana. He can stick almost and have the mana, but he is able to just run away. As the Emperor looking for the body blocks on Antisocial. They're going to have to be careful. Primal Beast is nowhere around, but he can make a rotation eventually. As Antisocial goes down, Watcher tries to go in and save him. But nothing. Antisocial saving the core, but going down himself. I feel like these are some weird builds coming out from Banka Cola. Ember Spirit, no Flame Guard as a support. No Uproar from the Primal Beast, which I think is just a fantastic ability, right? Like 1 value point in Uproar, 2 maybe, even. As Rem gets a hook off. Not able to get the ultimate, though, before the onslaught comes out and they're running away. Malloy, quick with the fingers, chops down the tree, no bushwhack, but Jet is able to snowball in and catch him. Doesn't get the ultimate on the right person, but here comes Sven with a big hook. Pulverize coming in even bigger. Rem looking for more, but that game Primal Beast is a tanky boy. Far more tanky than Rem on the Pudge. Zor comes in, but it doesn't matter. It looks like this fight is over. They potentially actually are going back in. Yambura coming in. Dawnbreaker dropping the ult, coming in to help. Pulverize up again already. Great spell. 20-second cooldown on ultimate. Seems fair. As that game getting the double kill, putting in the work, and they're gonna go in again. Jed is here though. Primal Beast a little aggressive, a little too much. Ember throwing out the spirit like he wants to do anything. Dawnbreaker going down. What a perfectly timed hook by Ren. I didn't want to jinx it, so I didn't say it, but it was a great hook. I didn't want to jinx it, and I didn't Jed with the perfectly timed ice shards. They just stuck around way too long on Banka Cola there. Oh, nice. We can still get the claps in the chat. Banka Cola staying way too long in that mid lane. Way too long. It would have been a great fight, great kills for him, but they just hung around and paid dearly. They do still hold a slight net worth lead, though, and a kill lead, 9-8. You're at almost 12 minutes into the game. And yes, for those in the chat, I do realize I said hook for Stormhammer. Coming in, Pulverize up. They are able to get the kill right before the Pulverize ends. Time lapse was on cooldown, so he wasn't going to be able to get out of that anyway. Zor goes down. Good kill from Dat Games and company. Still no points in Flame Guard. That seems so wild to me that he doesn't have at least 1 point in Flame Guard, but maybe that's just me. Here he comes. Dat Game coming in, getting the kill on Yanbura. Yanbura cannot run away. Pulverizes up. The no uproar skill build is seeming to be working, so I cannot judge him. I will still judge Antisocial, though. Primal Beast doing a little too good that game. I cannot judge somebody that is dominating the game. Give some claps. Yanbura getting out some vision. Good vision. I love this warding spot. It's one of my favorite spots for vision. Just slightly out. Anywhere in this area is a nice spot for the ward. Which is weird, because it's one of those ones where it's like it's a good warding spot, but everybody uses it, so you'd think it gets checked more frequently than it does. But it doesn't, because literally everybody uses it. Everybody. And yet nobody checks it. Jed in the lead, going for that Deso. Yanbura working on the Vladimir's offering into the shard still. Thana working for that boomerang. Great shard. Great little ward here. This won't get dewarded very often, just because you assume somebody's always killing this camp. So unless you're there when it like spawn timing. So the Helm of the Overlord is done though. Yanbura might be in some trouble. They're not going to commit the ultimate from the Lycan. Primal Beast is around too. You got 4 people kind of hovering in this area while Morphline's farming the top jungle. Has the Falcon Blade complete. Looking for that Manta style as the first big item. And they're looking for a kill here. Can they get it? You get a nice root off. Nice root coming off, but it's not going to really do anything. Jed's going to be able to get pulverized down. And Hoodwink actually misses with the ultimate, misses a non-moving hero, and Jed's going to go down as the whole team is here. Lycan pops the ultimate, running in, looking for more, but the time lapse comes out. And Zor, oh my god, Zor is deep actually. I thought Zor time lapsed to get close to the tower, not into the river. And they're still chasing. Good root. Onslaught comes out, gets enough of the stun And the trample finishes them off, and they are going to go right into Roche with this. Easy double kill. Swarm is great for Roche, so they're going to take advantage and try to kill Roche any chance they get, because Weaver and Tusk can shred on some Roche. Uh-oh, they see it. The hook coming out. Not the one you really want to hook, but it doesn't matter if you can get the ultimate off. And Primal Beast is going to go down. Yanbura running in, looking for something here. And he is just getting absolutely shredded by the Lycan creeps. Yanbura's going to go down. Rem is in deep. Jed's in deep. Can they do anything? Watcher getting hit with the Hoodwink ultimate and getting bushwhacked up. And Watcher is going to go down. Rem shortly after. Jed's going to fall. Thana is going to fall as well. Zor's still here. Going to have to run away, as Dyer's going to look to finish off Roche now. And there's nothing really Zor can do about it. Sharpshooter, right? Yeah, okay. For some reason, I could not think of Hoodwink ult, but Sharpshooter. I got it before I looked. Like I said, it was a rough night. Rough night for your boy. But we out here. What is Primal going for? Looking for that BKB. It's actually on the way. 16-minute BKB. This seems like, with how active of a game this is, 17 to 10 on the kills, 17 minutes in, it seems like this would be like minute 25 or something. So I was kind of confused by the fact that he didn't have a BKB yet. But it's only 17 minutes in, so rather great. Zor getting caught out. Can they catch him? No. The Shikuchi lasts just long enough. Just a split second shorter, and he's getting locked down by that game. Probably, I don't know if they have the follow-up damage for him. Everybody's here, though. They are looking for a fight. Jed coming in, killing off the Lycan at the start of the fight. BKB is popped, though. Jed's running for his life, but you can't run away from a Primal Beast. Jed's gonna go down. And Yanbura died in the back line. It is a 2-for-2 trade now with the Ember Spirit going down. That game back in Uproar, finally coming out, slowing down the Radiant just enough. Zor looking to do what he can. Bushwhack misses. This is a fight that it looks like Dyer wants. Able to cancel out the Pudge ultimate Pulverize coming out, just locking down Rem. Rem is a thick boy, but not thick enough. He's going to go down. Watcher did die before, but if you're Watcher, you are A-okay with that, killing Rem and sacrificing your life for it. Dismember for Pudge was virtually almost immediately canceled, so great timing there. Or poor timing, I should say, because, I mean, the ult was coming out. Looks like Morph could be in some trouble, but was able to get the Strength Morph off in time. Gonna be fine for now, but Zor's looking for some more here. Zor's got to be a little careful. They dust up. Dust was seen. Got a time-lapse available still. Sentry down. Dusted again. They will be able to see. Now it's a matter of if they have the stun, and it does come out in time. Zor is gonna go down to all 5 heroes of Banka Cola. Banka Cola coming in hot. They started the first 2 minutes of the game looking real rough. Had that little blunder in the mid lane where they got a little greedy, stayed around. Are in those 2 moments of this game. They're looking real tough against RIA, who I will remind you again, looked rather good in the last Pro Series. Banka Cola coming in hot. Arguably the underdogs. They are the lower ranked Immortals. They are new. RIA isn't proven, but they are better. Hoodwink trying for the cheeky sharpshooter play over the ledge, but not quick enough. As that game gets the kill. And they're going to have to glyph up because they will be able to shred this. You have a Morphling attacking rather quickly. You have a Lycan. And they're going to root up Weaver. He's going to have to time-lapse just so he doesn't get caught up, but he does get pulverized. Are they going to be able to lock him down? It doesn't matter. The pulverize lasts long enough, and the damage comes. They kill off Zor. 20 minutes into this game, 8K net worth lead, and we're losing a set of racks here. And they're just going to run over to the mid lane, finishing off this tier 2. They do have another glyph available. They're going to have to hold this for the tier 3, probably. Maybe the racks. But Rem is showing no interest in this fight. He does have a TP available, but he really wants his scepter, and he needs it. They just don't do enough damage. If you can get, like, massive combos, kind of like that, just shredding Yanbura. If you can get, like, a massive Bushwhack Stormhammer combo, then you can do some damage. But they need to land their spells virtually perfectly to get out any damage on RIA. Banka Cola just running this down, looking for that second set of racks 21 minutes into the game. AO getting hooked and immediately died, but he does have the Aegis Watchers in. So is Primal Beast. He's trampled. He's moving slow. Pulverize is coming out now, doing what they can for damage. But like I said, RIA just doesn't quite have the damage. Antisocial looking for the jump away, and he does get it. AO going to be able to morph or waveform out as well, and they're just gonna get out. Watcher being the only one that went down, and that was early. Uh-oh. Saw him for a second, not able to get him in time. Looking for that blink next. Dat game getting gone on by Jed here, and Jed just trying to bait out the BKB, and it works, but I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it should be relatively difficult to fight now. Hook just short. Vlad's still being worked on by the Sven. The Scepter is out on the Morph lane. Scepter before the Shard even. I guess why not, you know, turn into Rem. Just do what Rem does. Sharpshooter misses again. Malloy running away. You have the snowball. You have the shard. Can he find him? Jed shooting out the random shard. Misses, but he sees the wolves. He should know he's here. But he's just going to have to get out because that game kills Thena in the back line. And they're looking for more here. Everybody running away. They find one. Antisocial able to get the Searing Chains out. That game coming in. Jed looking for the Ice Shard block but does not get it. And it's only a matter of time till he falls down. Watcher did go down to Rem and Yanbura while Jed was wasting some time. Rem goes down. Interesting. That is big, though, actually. Like, you can just be a far better Pudge. That is disgusting. What is happening? What is well, that was just disgusting. Make it stop. What is happening? Is the flesh heap active? That's disgusting. Regardless. Going in. Big boomerang. Hits the sharpshooter this time, but that game is in. Trampling around. Yanbura is going to go down. Who's going to be the next one to follow? Searing Chains comes out. They catch out the Weaver. Are they able to lock him down? Pulverize comes out just in time. No time-lapse attempt to get out, but that game is going to get hooked. Rem getting the return kill here. Buyback used on the Yanbura. Buyback used on the Primal Beast as well. He's looking to come back in. They are just going to shred Rem. No, Rem surviving for now. Ao getting stunned up. Here comes Jed for the hit, but doesn't do enough damage. Everybody's falling low, and it's just a war of attrition here. That RIA is not winning. AO getting hooked, but it doesn't matter. Jed calls GG as Banka Cola wins round 1 of the tournament in 24 minutes. With this format now, this might not seem like a big deal. With this format of this week, because of the time crunch,